I was referred by my doctor to see a diabetic educator. The first time I ever talked to someone like that, I didn't listen. And I paid for not listening. And now I realize I must pay attention.
You know, the good news about having diabetes is that you actually can eat anything. There's no foods that you can't ever eat.
Yes.
In fact, sort of the diet for diabetes is really the same as for people who don't have diabetes, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. See, you got my
Yeah,
attention now.
excellent,
All right.
good.
Is there such thing as not being type 2 diabetic? I mean, is it something I have to deal with the rest of my life?
It's a really good question, and everybody asks this, but the fact is right now, once you have diabetes, it doesn't really go away.
Oh,
I know, I'm sorry to say that. There's no, I know.
It was like...
There's no cure for it right now,
Yeah.
but you're in a really great position because you've already started to make some changes in your diet. I know you're working on the exercise.
Yeah.
Thanks to good research that's been happening, we know that people with diabetes can eat healthy foods just like people who don't have diabetes, but the key thing is watching how much you eat, when you eat it, and making sure that you get a balance of foods. When we are talking about diabetes, we really focus mostly, at least initially, on carbohydrate. This is the nutrient that has the most effect on your blood glucose.
Okay.
Carbohydrate foods will make your blood sugar go up. In your case, I think it's really going to help you if you can fill up at least half your plate with different colored vegetables of your choosing. Because vegetables, for the most part, are really low in carbohydrate. So those are the foods that you want to eat a lot of.
Oh, okay. All right.
But the other foods, the bread, the pasta, the fruit, you can still eat them, but watch the amount. So when you go shopping, think of different colors. Think of the rainbow. That's what I tell my other patients. Okay, so it's great that you like green vegetables, but try to get some red ones in, orange, yellow. There's so many to choose from, right? And like I said, you can eat a lot of these. Even if you feel like you need second helpings of something, load up on the vegetables. And you notice that the starch or the carbohydrate takes up about a quarter of your plate.
Okay. Now, what about breads? They have like whole wheat. I heard whole wheat is the only really bread I should eat.
Good question. Whole grain breads, whether it's whole wheat or oatmeal bread or rye bread, have a lot more nutrition to them. And they've got more fiber, more B vitamins, and there's some evidence that shows that those breads or whole grain foods in general may not spike up your blood sugar so quickly after eating. So whenever you can eat whole grain foods, whether it's whole grain bread, brown rice, whole wheat pasta, for example, go for those choices.
Okay.